alternatives to standardized testing. The first thing I want to talk about is a portfolio-based assessment. I think this is a great idea. It does put a little bit more stress on the teacher because the teacher is really in charge of collecting the assignments and making sure that there's a straight record of the student's work from the sampling period. This could mean that it's talking about a month or a 2-week period or even the entire year when you talk about the progress of the child. But this is the best thing. The kids get to choose their best work from the sampling period, and that's what goes in front of a panel of teachers or their other peers, and that's what gets assessed. The students are encouraged to write a reflection on their assignment, and I think it really shows the progress that the student can make. This is actually something that was started in Britain and Australia and has made its way into the United States, and the biggest states that are really making this possible are Vermont, California, and even Michigan. This is such a great way for kids to be able to have a say in their stuff and a say in their assessments. I know as a student, I stressed out about taking standardized testing, and this would have been a great option for me. It alleviates some of that stress and that worry of just taking test after test that's standardized and just based on those instead of showing my true work that I felt was the best. The second alternative to the standardized testing was the performance-based approach. And this basically, it can happen anywhere in the classroom. Kids aren't just efficient in taking a test, and that shouldn't be how they learn. So being able to see the different ways that your kids can do a project, whether it be art or a movement project, that can show their progress just as well as any standardized test can do. But they're in their element and they're able to be unique and creative with their assessment. So being able to have this performance-based assessment is a great option. The third is actually something that I hadn't heard about a lot. It's a game-based alternative. And the one thing that I read was that it can be used and created by Glass Lab and the AAA lab at Stanford. And essentially, this would be a great thing for kids who love computers or video games because that's what their test is based on. And it's based upon the student and their own different types of unique characteristics or what they're going to be good at. It doesn't necessarily measure everybody based upon what they're doing compared to everybody else. It's not a population assessment. It's unique to each child. And it's so great. Our technology is so amazing now that we can actually give a kid a game-based assessment. And that can be how they show their progress and their performance. And that's such a great way for kids to be able to have a say in their education. Standardized testing doesn't give kids a say in their education. It doesn't show their unique qualities that we as teachers see every day. We don't get a say in that. So these alternatives are great approaches to start at any school and at any level. I hope that the video that you watched before gave you a little bit more insight, maybe more than I did, but I can't wait to learn more.